What's going on, everybody? Blazing here. Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. And today we are going to be taking a look at the event dungeon. Is it worth farming? What stages should we farm? And do we really need to have an insane team, or can we do it with some epic champions and rares? Now, that said, I know I'm a little bit late to the party here, but I figured I might as well put out the guide for some of the people that are kind of looking at teams and there's all legendaries, because we did do an event where we were farming stage 30 in like 8 seconds. But yeah, so first of all, let's take a look at the pinpoint gear. All right, so as a one-piece set, it gives us 20 accuracy, which isn't bad. Two-piece set, we get some 10 speed on top of that. Three-piece set, we get 20 accuracy. Four-piece set, we get a step of intersect. uh this is kind of it's only really a polymorph counter or a crowd control counter, so it's not really worth it anymore, as opposed to, Mercurial. We get 5-piece set, we get 10 speed. 6-piece set, we get 2 stacks of intercept. 7-piece set, we get 20 accuracy on top of that. And then we get another 12 speed for 8-piece. And then at 9-piece, we get 4 stacks of intercept. Now, again, when polymorph was a thing, it was great. But is this set really worth farming? Because we already have Mercurial in the game, unfortunately, the set bonuses that it does give are worthless. But the 1, 2, and 3-piece sets are worth it if you're going to try to boost somebody to go a little faster. You need that accuracy. They definitely come very helpful in the ring, amulet, and banner. And unfortunately, the crappy part is that we can't just farm those, right? We have to farm everything that comes along with it. So, should you be farming this? Honestly, at this point, I would only say farm the event dungeon when there's an event going on. And it's really not, it's not going to be a big thing if you miss out on a little bit of this. Now, early game players, free to play players may have a little bit more to say about this because that speed can help out quite a bit, even if it's on some of the top piece sets. But for myself, my account as an endgame player, and this is my alt account, by the way, it's really not a set that I'm going to be looking at farming. It's kind of died. I think it definitely needs a buff. But I guess from you guys out there, what would you consider a good buff for this set? All right, so first of all, let's talk about which stage to farm, and is it really worth it to go any further than this? So, I mean, obviously, if you're looking for the best of the best gear, stage 30 is the best. But unfortunately, we do not get any mythical drops, right? We can get 5 and 6 star legendary, and as we get to stage 30, we are basically farming the same thing, just a higher rarity or higher chance of getting a 6 star. As for the last 5 stages, honestly, I didn't do it the last event dungeon. I'm probably not going to do this one either because I just don't think it's worth it. That's just me. It's just not, the rewards aren't worth it for me to put the time and effort in to figure out a team. So I'm probably just going to skip these. But the best place to farm is going to be stage 20. It's the most efficient for any of the dungeons that you have to do. It is probably going to give you overall the best value for your energy. So, and it's a little easier to try to get a team done that's not going to kill your account for like stage 30. Now, there are some teams out there that can do stage 30 pretty quickly, um, but they do require, a heavier set of a roster. But what we're going to showcase here is, and yes, yes, I know, guys, I have plus threes, plus fours, but it's all epics. Okay. We get no bonuses for the event dungeon. So the Great Hall does have we have no boost there. But we are working with epics. Now, do they need to be fully empowered? Plus fours with ridiculous? No. Unfortunately, I don't have secondary champions built. And I don't want to really waste resources for that. If I can get my hands on another account that's a little less, it's just finding the time to play another account. So that's the only thing. All right, so we do have Deacon here. We have Whisper. We have actually Skoramis, which I absolutely love. We have Miss Rider Dythy again, and then we have our boy Shrank, which, oh God, I slept on this guy for so long. But stage 20, I mean, pretty quick run. Ideally, what you want to do here is make sure that you're taking down the ads as quickly as possible so that Whisper will just go right on the boss. Sometimes she one shots it, sometimes she doesn't. But even if she doesn't, it's still not a big issue for us, right? There you go. You can see here my best run was 7 seconds, 8 turns, right? We can try it again and see if that might work a little bit better for us. But Skoramus basically comes in to keep the, there we go. Skoramus basically comes in to keep the ads at bay in case they do survive if you have less damage output. Deacon gives you that turn meter boost, helping you kind of keep everybody up. Now, the speed for this boss, I believe, is at 170 or 180. Just to be on the safe side, I would definitely go at 180 at building your slowest champion or the minimum speed. Whisper is just a god tier champion to bring in. Skoramis is a very, very solid nuker for an AoE. And Miss Rider Dythy, again, same thing, solid, solid nuker. Now, I did have an increased attack put out. I could probably get this done a lot faster, and almost, almost had it. But with an increased attack out, everybody would do a little more damage. So Miss Rider Dythy, not Miss Rider Dythy, sorry, Whisper would definitely be a lot more heavy hitting. So let's go ahead. Let me show you the builds. Not that they're really crazy. They're, like I said, this is an alt account. All right, so let's start off with our boy Deacon first. Now, Deacon, we do have built in a triple perception set. Basically, for him, we wanted speed, so we got him at 291. We were able to build some crit rate and crit damage into it. Not really, ideally what we really was aiming for, and 500 accuracy. He doesn't need any blessings, any relics, or anything like that. If you have him fully booked, great. If not, that's fine. As for the masteries, we have none on him, right? We could come down and take War Master, or you could come down and take Eagle Eye. It really depends on to you, but they're not really needed. Moving on to Skoramus, who happens to be, again, one of my most favorite epics. I do have him built in a Relentless set because I think that is god tier. I think on my main account, I have him built in a Relentless and Stone Skin for a Siege team, which is kind of fun. Stats wise, we have him built at 269 speed, 83k HP, 4.4k defense. Ideally, we're just looking to make him as a tank. We got enough accuracy to be able to land every debuff that we have. Relic wise, we have nothing on him. We don't really need it. If you did want to put something on, I'd probably caution you and say put on the there we go. Put on a golden elixir, right? It always seems to be a pain in the butt. Booking situation. Do you really need to book them? No. Does it help? Absolutely. Being able to land this provoke debuff 100% of the time instead of 75 definitely helps. But is it really needed? No. If one or two happen to get away, it's okay. Cruelty is the blessing that we did take for him. Because of the counterattack, it helps us build it up quite a bit. As for masteries, we don't have any, we don't need them. Same thing you can do for him. You can come down and you can take War Master if you really wanted to, or you can come up and take Eagle Eye. Now, moving on to our boy Shrank next, which is probably on the account one of the better built epics. We do have him in a 6-piece Merciless and a 1-piece set. You can see not everything was leveled. 258 speed, 5.6k attack, 100% crit rate, 259 crit damage, 324 accuracy, enough accuracy to land our debuffs. We have the Aerith of Coronet, which is probably one of the best relics for him, right? And then we did take Boss deals 5% less damage, and then Wearer has an 8% chance to reset skill cooldown if it kills an enemy. Honestly, none of these are really needed. It's not going to do a lot of work. Booking situation, if you have them, I do suggest you book them. Cruelty is the blessing that we did take. unless you have a 6-star, then I'd go out full out crushing Rend. Coming down from Masteries, we went down and we came all the way down to Helm Smasher. We took Methodical along with Bring It Down, Single Out along with Life Drinker. We did take Keen Strike along with Heart of Glory and Deadly Precision. As for the support tree, we came down, we took Cycle of Magic, Lore of Steel, Arcane Celerity, Charge Focus, and Pinpoint Accuracy. Moving on to our boy, Mist Rider Dicey. He is built in a 4-piece lethal set. I do use him in Curse City quite a bit. One of the more popular champions in those in that, I guess, game mode. So I did put a little bit of a better gear on him. Now we got him built at 6.2k attack, 244 speed, 100% crit rate, 291 crit damage, 356 accuracy. It does bring his own increased accuracy, so that does help us get to that 500 threshold. We did put a golden elixir on him. We don't have any sort of gemstones. We did fully book him. Phantom Touch is what we did take, although I guess I should probably do it now because we recently got a 6-star on him. So we should go crushing Rend, and that will make the run be a lot faster, a lot better, right? Because it is a 6-star. Now, as for the masteries, we came down and we took Helm Smasher along with Methodical, Bring It Down along with Cycle of Violence. We did take Life Drinker along with Single Out, did take Heart of Glory, and we did take Keen Strike along with Deadly Precision. For the support tree, we did come down and we took Lord of Steel along with Swarm Smiter. We did take Charge Focus. I will say taking Swarm Smiter may not always be the best thing. You could take Arcane Celerity if you don't have to have them speed tuned. And then we did take Pinpoint Accuracy. And last but not least, we got the magic person herself, the MVP Whisper. And we have her built with a 6-piece Merciless and a 2-piece Speed set. Now, as for stats for her, we got her built with 6.8k attack. She is the slowest on the team, so she is going at 225, 100% crit rate, 316 crit damage. As for the relic, we do have a Maleficent Talon on her. Whereas deals 5% more damage against targets under shield buffs. Doesn't really matter. I think it was just something on there. Fully booking her is definitely a good idea. Crushing Rend is what we did take on her. More because I just don't want to waste the gems, as we just did in the video, to put Miss Rider Dicey on Crushing Rend. That was 300 Plarium. Give us like a blessing change once a month, or give us some scrolls that we could change, right? Because this definitely hurts. Moving on to masteries, we did take War Master. Now you could go ahead and take Helm Smasher. It really depends up to you. The A2 and the A1 do not ignore, but what we currently had on her was War Master, so that's what we kind of left it as, right? Just so you can see that you don't need to have a whole bunch of crazy things on the champions. Moving on to Methodical, along with Bring It Down, we did take Cycle of Violence, along with Life Drinker, did take Single Out, along with Heart of Glory, Keen Strike, and Deadly Precision. Now, for the defense tree, this is really optional. If you are going to build any accuracy in her, because we didn't do it in this build, I suggest going down the support. But if you're not going to build accuracy, go ahead and take Retribution along with Delay of Death, take Resurgent along with Blast Proof, and last but not least, take Tough Skin. I guess let's take a look and see how far up I can climb up with this team. Stage 21. Do I think that I'll clear stage? Um, See, that's the problem, is we don't have enough oomph after stage 20 to be able to take down the ads. And that's pretty much where it counts. I mean, we do have them controlled. If you bring in a reviver, I should say, sorry, you should be okay. Golden Elixir came in pretty clutch right there. Not going to lie. But what do we got? Skoramus. It's not going to be a fast run, but it is what it is, right? Ooh, Miss Rider Dicey there. Oh. Miss Rider Dicey getting those heals. There we go. I guess if we're going to go work with an all epic team, everybody in with the golden elixir is going to be great. Yep. So, oh, can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Yeah, there we go. All right, see, we got stage 21 done with the same team. I mean, it's a minute run, but again, stage 20, I think, is probably going to be your best course. Um, you know, the event dungeons are great when they come around. It's just a milk the community type of situation for Plarium. So as we keep getting more and more power creep, more and more of these sets are useless. So maybe Plarium wants to kind of rethink their current stance. And there we go. Uh, gosh, just need that little bit of oomph. There we go. 13 seconds. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, if any of this really helped you on whether you should farm or not farm and when you should farm the event dungeon, and just to show you that you don't really need a super crazy team, smash that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. And if you have some time, join us every Sunday, 2 p.m. EST for the Knights of Teleria podcast, where we dive into the world of Raid Shadow Legends, discussing everything from free-to-play strategies to pay-to-win insight, and covering the journey from early to mid-game. Whether you're a newbie or a seasoned player, we have something for everyone. Don't miss out on the Knights of Teleria podcast, the only podcast for Raid Shadow Legends. As always, much love, much appreciation. Be safe, be well, be good to each other. I'll catch you guys next time.